fourth one is just signing stuff. Yeah. Oh, you said mic check, didn't you? Get that? I wasn't sure if you was picking up what I was putting down on that one. That makes me so happy.
I was waiting. I was like,
yes. Oh, it's my turn. Nice little obelisk in the back. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
I'm Ryan Seymour.
And we've got some good books right out here for your reading enjoyment. I'm still dying from
the visual.
Again, B-roll footage. We can never run for office. Jeremy owns our souls.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the truth. All right, so in terms of our honorable mentions, we've got one that's the same. But we defer severely, it looks like, from there. Okay, so... Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? What do you want to do?
No. How about you go first? You do Trustfall. I was in my stack to read, and then I read these books, and just was like, I'm done.
Trustfall, number one. Listen, first of all, AfterShock. What don't they do right? Mm-hmm. Right? Chris and Bella, we got Chris Visions, who I just met like 2 weekends ago at GalaxyCon Richmond.
Nice.
Awesome guy. This artwork is fantastic. If you are loving Bitterroot, and you want something to carry over from that vibe, that feel, pick this up. It's a little ethereal, little kind of spooky in the brain, but I'm loving like the creative excellence that we're seeing from creators of color these days. Like between this, Excellence, Bitterroot, like these things are breaking the mold of what you're expecting when it comes to comics from people of color. So yes, by all means, check this out because it's amazing. Yeah, that's right.
That's a tough one to follow.
I mean, I'm sorry. I should have picked the one with Roggle.
Roggle. Which does kind of... Well, go with this one. Glow, number 2. Mm-hmm. Tinny Howard. It's the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. And it's the opposite wrestlers from in issue 1.
Right.
It's them looking at the Glow wrestlers. You get to see... it's fun. It's just really, really fun. And brilliant. I've been watching on the Vice channel, Dark Side of the Ring, which is really, really dark. But like this, like reminds me how fun this Glow was back in the day, and how much entertainment I got from it. So it's real fun. It's lighthearted.
That's awesome.
It's a win.
I definitely like the Netflix series. Like there is something so crazy and over the top about it, and nostalgic in a way. Because I wasn't a wrestling guy, but it took me back to the '80s, like in a real big bad way. So wrestling was just part of the '80s. Like this is what it was. All right, so Superman number 12, featuring Roggle. Literally the whole Superman family is in this one, which is pretty dope. And you see like the machinations of what everyone has done, and the biggest mystery of all is not why did Roggle destroy Krypton?
Really?
It is who knew about it and what they didn't do about it.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, and I feel like the concept of this can go really far. Like if the Green Lanterns don't show up, if the Guardians of the Universe don't show up, and they're put to task like, hey, listen, Krypton was a part of the universe and it got destroyed, and you weren't there. Why? Like y'all got to answer for this.
Is it a clerical error?
Right?
Did they kind of like let it happen?
What happened? Like, or at least why didn't you guys do something about the guy who did this?
Yeah.
Like I kind of feel like genocidal planetary levels. Yeah. Or Green Lantern interference. I'm just saying. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Just saying. Yes, sir.
Rick and Morty presents Mr. Meeseeks. All right. The Mr. Meeseeks episode of Rick and Morty cracks me up. Just the concept of these beings that come to existence for one specific purpose, and when they're done, they disappear. So in this one, Summer summons Mr. Meeseeks to stir chili. Oh. Which then calls another Mr. Meeseeks in, and it ends up with them trying to find the meaning of life.
Oh man,
It doesn't end well.
of course not.
Yeah,
man.
there's a wounded person from another episode that they try to help. There's a virtual reality game system that they figure out you can kill yourself in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And this all started from Chile.
Yeah, Summer just needs somebody to stir chili.
Why couldn't Summer stir the Chile? Never mind.
Never mind.
It's not even,
Yeah,
it's not even the point. It's
yeah.
not even the point.
Yeah.
It's the journey.
Yep.
This is brilliant. Did you learn anything from this book?
Yeah, life has no meaning.
Okay, no, wait, pause. That's not, no. Let's unlearn that. Let's unlearn that real quick. No. That went so dark so fast.
But that's the beauty of the book, is that there is no meaning, so you just get enjoyment out of it.
Okay,
and it's like find
so
your
you're
own
saying
thing.
live in the moment. Yes, there it is.
Yeah,
Live in the moment.
Yeah,
That's
we'll edit out everything else. Just like,
so dark. Oh god. Speaking of dark, Event Leviathan #1. We got Bendis. We've got Alex Maleev,
which is one heck of a creative team.
Oh my gosh. So okay, here's the thing. The setup that this has been so far has been tied to Superman.
Yes.
But upon seeing Bendis and Alex Maleev work together,
Mhm.
the fact that they're not working on a Batman book, I feel personally assaulted.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like somebody wants to fight me, and I'm willing to accept and throw those hands until I get that book. Because why?
Right. This is one of the most amazing Batman titles
Yes.
I've read in a while, because it picks up after. Should we just assume that everybody's current on the other stuff?
As much as possible. I mean,
Okay.
it didn't come out this week, so they would have had an opportunity.
Yeah. So they should
There
know.
you go. Yeah.
All right. So after the attacks that leveled Argus,
Yeah.
DOE, like
Yes.
all of the major players,
Yes.
we're now
Spiral, all of them.
yeah,
Gone.
Batman and Lois
Right?
are trying to figure out what's going on, because this has to be orchestrated. It's got to be Lex Luthor, right?
Like, he's the only guy that operates on that scale.
Right.
However,
Yeah, definitely. So it's this mystery, and it's a Batman book for like the first issue, and Bendis and Maleev kill it. You've got the paranoia of Batman.
yes.
You've got somebody else who shows up that kind of puts a whole different spin on
Totally
it.
different look, which is great.
Yeah.
I have to admit, like, if this was a team, and I do mean Lois included,
Mhm.
I would rock with this team
Right.
forever.
Yeah.
Like, and oh my God, I just love the way that she approaches things, where she's just like, look, it's
Yeah.
this. And for as human as she is, even the guys that she's speaking to, no one's going to be like, well, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know. And you're like, I'm Lois Lane.
I'm Lois Lane, Pulitzer
Recognize.
Prize-winning journalist.
Please don't think that I'm just Superman's wife.
Yeah.
That is an addendum
Yeah.
of a footnote
Yeah.
of my life. Like,
It's
I'm Lois
actually-
Lane.
He's Lois Lane's husband.
Thank you. Like, that's
Like,
that's
that's
the
what it
realest
is.
thing ever. It's
Yeah.
like, that's just Lois Lane's husband.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the dude with the cape with the big powers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's who that is. So yeah, the level of hold their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that. I did like the notion of, slight spoiler, her addressing that she's a little uncomfortable being around Bruce without Clark there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder why. I wonder
What could that
why.
possibly be?
What does that mean? Because, like, okay, of course I'm going to marry universes that don't necessarily touch, but the DC animated universe, she dated Batman before she found out that he was, well, she dated Bruce before she found out Bruce was Batman.
Yeah.
And that kind of made her feel a certain kind of way. So I'm like,
Maybe
what
that
if that's the
kind of
thing?
leaked through a little bit.
Yeah. X's. No, it was a really good read though.
Yeah.
I'm on board for this series. 6 issues. I'm there. I
Yeah.
want to see where this goes.
Yeah, and what I'm getting the vibe off of, at least at my shop,
Right.
we had polls for it that were lower than I would have thought,
Mm.
but it was mostly skewed towards Superman readers.
See, that's
Yeah, and it's more if you're watching
Yeah.
and you're like, well, I haven't been reading Superman. It is more than Superman.
right.
It is way more than
Yeah,
Superman.
this is going to be like ground level DC, but
Mhm.
it's going to build up to Superman
Yeah.
level stakes. But I mean, this whole run is based off of Action Comics, which
Mhm.
is taking a very human look
Yeah.
at what Superman is doing.
Yeah.
So definitely go back and check that out, because it's not just fights and tights kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So
Really good stuff.
all right, so I have more on my
Yeah. And I-
list up here.
And I feel bad. I slacked off, and I didn't get Orphan Age into
No.
into my stack.
Listen, here's the thing. Here's the truth. Based on what you did,
Mhm.
what you did read, you got to a certain point where you couldn't have read more. It was turned off. It's not even your fault.
Yeah, I was like, where do I go?
Yeah. So I will start with Orphan Age, which again is a quick read. But what's interesting is that it sets a new stake for this world that they live in. There's another type of person that we get introduced to, and it's a hard lesson for Princess to understand because she is not of the world that was left behind that this thing comes from.
Oh.
She's brought into this new world, so she really doesn't understand it. And it's such a poetic little showcase of the truth of life and how dark it can actually be. So beautiful story, very well told. Very quick read though. Like that's one of the things I really like about this is like it's one of those books where it doesn't linger too long.
Yeah.
But the punch is there.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. Very, very awesome.
Surfer then Prodigy?
Yeah.
There we go.
Surfer Black #1.
I want Donny Cates to write my life. Because this is so trippy.
It's in the best of ways though.
So Kirby-esque.
Yeah. Tradmore on the artwork. I didn't realize how much I love Tradmore's work until we got a shot of Silver Surfer's crotch.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. Okay? I'm confident in who I am, okay? Look, there's rainbow colors on this thing, and that's fine. I have no issues with it whatsoever. But we definitely see Silver Surfers. Yeah, like it's
Norin
huge, but it's like a we see Norin's rad.
Yeah.
So, we see the Silver Surfers board, if you catch my drift. But it's really dope image though.
Yeah.
Like it's so cool. The perspective, the dynamics of it are insane.
Yeah.
Whoever gets this original piece of artwork, I hate your guts.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
That's gonna be Blacklight special.
Oh my god.
So cool.
Amazing.
I don't even know. All right. So if you're not reading Guardians of the Galaxy, you're going to be missing the first part.
That and the Thanos will reading stuff too. So this is a continuation of things that you kind of have to have followed or at least be peripherally aware of before. Also important.
Yes. Because it starts out, they're in a pocket kind of universe kind of thing.
Right.
And Surfer, using power cosmic, is able to free everybody, but he himself gets lost in this darkness.
Right.
And it's so cool because it's like even when he's fighting, he's trying to remain a pacifist.
And that's the coolest part ever. Oh my god! He's like, listen, guys, please don't make. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one more time. You only get one.
Okay, here we go.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
Yeah. And it's so like the stakes are so like absurdly huge because the centuries that he's fighting, when we find out what they really are, and the way he
what's behind door #1,
right? That page turn.
Yes.
I was just like,
oh my god.
Why you over? Book, why you done?
No, Felicia, don't leave.
Yeah.
Stay, Felicia, stay. Listen, can we talk about what gloriousness we're gonna get when we get that Donny Cates omnibus edition that just covers his cosmic universe?
Yeah.
Is that on the horizon? Like, please.
Is he the new Jim Starlin?
I am okay with this. I am 100% okay with this.
Because like, as you're talking about it, we got Cosmic Ghost Rider, we got Guardians of the Galaxy, we got amazing Silver Surfer.
Thanos, Silver Surfer. He's actually taken Venom and put him worthy of cosmic conversations. So I have no problems with this whatsoever. Can we get the Donny Cates Cosmic Universe Omnibus? Please and thank you. Like right now, that's got to be a number of trades. Like right now.
Yeah, because you got, I'm trying to do the math in my head.
Thanos, we got Cosmic Ghost Rider, Guardians of the Galaxy, Venom. This one I won't count yet because it just came out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we're close.
Yeah.
Because it's so freaking good. It's so brilliant. Just
and just wild.
Yeah.
This is the type of stuff like. So I came into comics in the 90s, right? And this is that energy. Like this is that thing where if you're 13 and you pick up a book and you're just like, I just want to see something awesome, and you're like, oh yeah, this is that awesome. Yeah, like brilliant. Matter of fact, I have to give a shout out to Donnie. I saw on Twitter somebody was trying to get at him. There was a handle that was like Silver Surfer was the handle. Yeah, and was like, excuse me, how is it possible that Thanos beat me and killed me when I was already proven to be like imperishable or something like that? And of course, Donnie had the best answer. He was like, oh yeah, he did it with the hammer. There you go. Any questions? Like, if you know what hammer, then you're kind of like, yeah, I'm with that. It's fine. And having read it, I'm with that. Yeah. It was good. It was a good death. It was dope.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah. Oh, did it happen?
Yeah.
Speaking of things happening, I got dressed up for this one. Prodigy #6. The Mark Miller. The Raphael Albuquerque. Oh, God.
The culmination of the evil plan to have Earth invaded by that parallel universe. Does it come to fruition? Does Edison crane them? And that's a verb.
It is now. It definitely is. Spoiler, non-spoiler. You, like, after last issue, you're like, oh, snap. Like, I'll be honest, I started to doubt Edison Crane. I did. I was like, oh, snap, they pulled the wool over you, bro. Like,
huge flaws, huge mistakes that he was making.
Like, they got you. They got you. By page 9, I recant all of those things. Page 9, okay? Page 9, I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
Listen. I aim to Edison Crane someone on this level. Okay, maybe not necessarily this level. That's pretty. Because that's a lot of stakes.
Parallel universes.
Okay, to scale, I want to Edison Crane somebody like this because this is the coolest character around right now. I can't think of anybody that's done a cooler thing than this. His calm under pressure, the way he handles the whole situation. I want to be Edison Crane when I grow up. Like,
and the way he does it, in that it ties up so many plot points.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. You're just like, yeah. And I win.
Yeah.
What? So we had a conversation before we started rolling that we were kind of bantering back and forth about the notion of whether or not Prodigy was at all ever a pitch that DC refuted for Batman. I mean, Edison Crane, Wayne, Bruce. There's a thing, right? Like, because this is what Batman wants to be.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. And you brought up a very interesting time period context.
Yeah.
Let the people have it.
Coming off of Superman Red Sun,
right?
So you've already got kind of that like Elseworlds kind of thing going on. I can imagine, Mark sitting down and throwing this like, hey guys, all right. So we get this situation where Batman is called into sort of this mystery, and there's a parallel universe, and he's going to have to use his detective skills, his planning, everything, resources, and DC's just like, no,
that's too much.
That's too much.
That's too much. And he's like, oh, okay,
I'll just
boop, put a pin in that, and now this is going to be one of the coolest things that we see on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like I try to calm it down just a little bit. I legit want to walk around wearing a suit, just telling people how smart I am. From like this is what this is.
Yeah,
so amazing, so amazing. Yeah. I'm trying to run back through and think like, okay, in terms of dirty words.
Yeah.
Were there many? I don't think so.
No, not really.
So I'm gonna ask this. Okay, so Mark, obviously this is a Netflix property, but published through Image. If possible, would you be willing to do a teen edit version that we could take and give copies to young inner city black youth and be like, hey, you can be better than you ever imagined. Like, look at this guy who's standing up to bigotry, hatred, and has been like uber successful and runs any room that he walks into. You thought Jay-Z was cool? Nah. This guy, okay? Like, you thought Batman was cool? No. He needs no cape nor cowl.
Yeah.
He is amazing. James Bond, get a job. Indiana Jones, you're dusty. Like, this guy. Edison Crane is it. That's my request. Christmas. Come in July or something like that. I don't know. August.
Yeah.
It's fine with me.
Or maybe it's like Christmas time in that parallel universe.
Oh, that's perfect.
So like,
yes. Yes. Dude, what I would love is like if they do this show and at the end there's like a PSA where like Edison Crane sits down and like gives you like some sort of like jewel of some sort.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, and more you know. And you're just like, oh my God, that's brilliant. Make that happen.
Yeah.
Someone, please. Please.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. When is that supposed to hit the screen?
I don't even know. But right now, like, there have been suggestions. My top choice is Jesse Williams that was on Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
That's my top choice. Yeah.
I can see that.
Right? Like,
kind of the right age range.
Right age range.
He's got
the
that
eyes.
Yeah, he's got that charisma.
Right? Beautiful. Beautiful. I would secondarily like Michael Easley, but I don't know, or Ealy. Yeah, Michael Ealy. I don't know if he's quite tall enough.
Yeah.
Got to kind of have a little height on you.
Yeah, because there is definitely that scene where.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So, a lot of good reads here. Ryan couldn't even finish any other books.
Yeah, I scooped.
After that one.
I was just like, what am I doing? Where do I go?
Look, you drop bombs, boom, blows up. It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. I was impressed with the fact that you had not read it so far today. Like that was.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Well, it's not because I didn't want to. I was like doing all the subscriptions and pulling. It kept just sitting there looking at me like, "Hey, Ryan,
you want to read me, don't you?
Open up the cover."
You're like, I want to, but I got to do this thing. I gotta go over here. Oh, you're so pretty though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So obviously, if this is your first time checking us out, we hope that you liked it so much that you give us both the thumbs up and click the subscription button with the bell so you get notified.
Yeah.
Because we're here every week.
Every week, we provide you spoiler-free reviews, 20 to 30 minutes of entertainment.
That's right.
Maybe 2 laughs.
At least a couple.
At least a couple.
At least a couple.
Yeah.
We'll at least laugh twice.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you laugh at that, that's up to you.
Yeah.
You know, we're not pushy.
No.
Not too pushy. Maybe a little pushy.
Yeah.
Like laugh. We want you to.
Yeah.
That's important to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys got anything going on this weekend?
Mythic Championship qualifier for Barcelona, but outside of that, no.
Don't make it sound like that's like nothing. Like that's important.
It is.
It's qualifiers, man. Like
get on the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour,
right? Like that's what's up. What's the like most hardcore?
Oh, that's right, Jeremy. Thanks for
seeing.
Because I always forget about those things. Yeah, because we're going to be streaming on our Twitch channel, and I think
what
on YouTube also, or just Twitch.
They'll be on YouTube afterwards. But
Okay. Streaming on Twitch, but we'll feature on YouTube.
Boom!
Yeah. Come on. Dude,
yeah. So if you're into Magic the Gathering,
yeah,
we'll have it. It's a 5K prize tournament. First place.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah, $5,000 split amongst the top 16.
I might have to start playing Magic the Gathering. Okay. All right. Get my geek on. What's up? We'll figure that out.
So if you're into Magic, follow us on our Twitch channel, Comic Town TV.
God. Yeah, that's brilliant. This weekend, I will be at Wizard World Philly, moderating with the bestest. Dude, I get to do a panel. This is no joke. This is no joke. Kevin Conroy, John Glover.
Oh.
So literally Batman and the Riddler. I'm probably going to try to find some form of a Robin outfit to wear because it's just right.
Yeah.
It's just right. If you guys are going to be out that way and you haven't bought your tickets yet, use my code, UCreateComics, the letter UCRE8 Comics, all one word. Save 20% off, buy it online, save some cash, and then go spend it all on like your friends because they need love too.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. And we should do that for our friends.
Yeah. And let us know, where is the best place to get a cheesesteak in Philly?
Okay, it's so funny that you say that because I shared a video the other day. I've been told by my mom that I'm not allowed to do this, but I might have to disobey. Not even gonna lie. It's called a Philly taco.
What is a Philly taco?
I'm so glad you asked. You take a Philly cheesesteak, and then you take a slice of pizza, and you roll the Philly cheesesteak in the pizza, and then eat it. I saw this, and I have to admit, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You just have to.
It was a good death. You guys heard it here. These are my last words. I went out like a champ, okay? I'm gonna choke that down if I got to. Hardest working man in comics.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Philly taco.